Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Gobert finds McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Hield. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Left side, Pajemski. Back to Green. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Pajemski, following the score by Minnesota. They double him with McDaniels. Pass to Green. Here's Hield. The 3 ball. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Randle, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Hield. Picked by Gobert. The shot from the low post is good.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Outside Hield. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Randle. Here's Butler. Now here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Now here's McDaniels. For 3, Randle knocks it down from distance. Randle's got 5 points.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Here's Hield. Back to Pajemski. Fires the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. McDaniels against Hield. Outside Pajemski. Outside Hield. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Randle. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Hield. Back to Butler. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And they're on the run. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
No stopping this guy. I mean, even when you knock Butler around a little bit, he's got the brute strength to power his way through.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hayden's checked in. Both free throws good for Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Outside Pajemski. Here's Butler. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Inside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Good on the second one. Conley with the ball. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Reed. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3.
Sharp recognition that time by Conley. Tell you what, he always makes the right play.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Pajemski. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Pajemski's got 5. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Timeout, timeout.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Payton finds Green. Now Kuminga. Payton against Reed. 5 to shoot. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Pajemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Now here's Alexander Walker. Now Butler. Checked by Randall. Good on the shot. Butler's got 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Butler passes to Kuminga. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside, Alexander Walker. Randall against Butler. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Green with a screen on Randall. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And the Warriors with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. Pajemski's shot is good.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Minnesota in the lead. Randall outside. Fires for 3. Here's Reed. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside Payton. And here's Butler. Checked by Randall. Randall against Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. Left side, Green. Money from 17 feet out. Green's got 5.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. Reed to screen on Butler. Down low. The jump hook. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Here's Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
These kinds of buckets are what get Green hyped up. He takes a lot of pride and pleasure in cooking the defense.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Podziemski. Minnesota has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Edwards. Hits a three-pointer. 9 points in the game.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Here's Spencer. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Spencer. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Kuminga's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. No good. Oh, good D by Edwards. And here's Minnesota now. Miller outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Miller against Green. Reed with it. Just 5 to shoot. Over Payton. Reed can't hit. And here's Payton. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Reed. Now Edwards. He's got 9. Right side Reed. And he makes it. Reed's got 9 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And he can't get that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The T-Wolves on top, up 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
Warriors trail by 3. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. Hield against Edwards. Offensive board. And here's Kuminga for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The Timberwolves shooting is around 55% so far. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Count the basket. He's got 11.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Hield from behind the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
Reed to screen on Payton. Here's Alexander Walker. That's short off the rim. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left off the catch. He can dribble into the three on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
And Minnesota making a change here. Garza's checked in. There's a screen. Edwards against Hield. Shot, left block. Off the left rim and out. The Warriors lead by 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Ingles, he's checked in for Garza. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Pass to Payton. Outside Hield. Jackson Davis' screen. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Now Edwards. Outside. DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Hield.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one. First free throw is good. Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. And he makes both free throws. Here is DiVincenzo. No points yet. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And there's the lob, stolen by Reed. Clark against Payton. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Hield passes to Kuminga. Hield, a screen on Miller. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. A step-back shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Inside, looking to end the run. Spencer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. They get it back. Here's Clark, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Clark's got his first 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Edwards against Hield. Stolen by Reed. In transition, here they come. Edwards driving. Second shot opportunity.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. This one falls for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Miller, and Conley subbed in for Clark. And both free throws good for Edwards. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Armstrong. Can they get it? Outside for Butler. From downtown. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Fires it. Minnesota again missing. The Warriors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside, Green. Here's Armstrong. To the paint. Here's Payton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Conley is such a patient player who takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Pass to Green. And he's going for the oop here.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Conley. Edwards against Butler. The kick out to Edwards. Another shot. And another shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Armstrong. Sends it home from 3-point land. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Tell you what, the passing game of Butler, impressive. Doesn't just look for his shot, wants to make his teammates better.
Butler against Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Butler passes to Armstrong. From outside the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Spins. No good off the spin. Golden State has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And here in the crowd tonight, social media sensation Famous Los.
He's more recognizable than some of the players. People love his commentary, and he keeps it fun. And he actually really knows the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Always judicious with the rock. Conley looks to make high-quality passes to ready shooters.
Butler on the wing. Back to Pajemski. Connects from downtown. Pajemski's got 10 points.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
Outside McDaniels. There's a screen. Randall outside. Clock at 6. They double Randall. Out to the right wing. Reed for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tries to break his ice. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Back to Butler. Up and over Conley. The shot by Butler, no good. Timberwolves shooting at 49% so far in the game. Outside McDaniels. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Hield on the wing. Butler against Randall. Jackson Davis a screen. Down low. And a two-handed jam!
I don't think you can sleep on Butler's passing ability now. I mean, he's quite good at knifing the rock through the defense on time and on target, especially in these screen and rolls.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. Now here's DiVincenzo. Moody defends. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Here's McDaniels. The Warriors pull it in. 1:14 left in the first half. And here's Butler outside. Unable to get that one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Warriors trail by 9. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this one. Hield from outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. McDaniels passes to Randall. Left side, DiVincenzo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And it's Butler off the drive. And there it is for him.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Here's Randall. And it's in there. Randall's got 9.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Now here's Butler. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Jimmy Butler, Moses Moody out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Green in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Outside Edwards. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Pajemski. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Conley. Randall with it. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Shot on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Edwards got 24 points.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
McDaniels against Hield. Launches a three. Minnesota with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hield against McDaniels. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Edwards with it. Over Moody. Just 5 on the clock. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 26 points for him.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Back to Pajemski. Here's Moody, guarded by Edwards. Shot from 12. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
McDaniels against Hield. From the elbow. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by McDaniels.
A versatile shooter like Conley can make the mid-range work for him, even if it's not his best shot.
Pass to Butler. Over Randall. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Minnesota leading by 8. Outside McDaniels. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edwards looking it over. Over Moody. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The shot by Butler, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Green. For 3, Randall. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Outside Moody. Back to Butler. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Edwards with it. 28 points for him. Outside for Randall. Over Butler. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Green against Edwards. Inside. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley from deep. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Conley's got 11.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping down.
Timeout.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Here's Butler. He's got 14. Pass to Moody. Now here's Green, defended by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Six to shoot. Slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Warriors trail by 16. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA, and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And the basket by Hield.
Anytime Hield shoots it inside the line, you just assume it's going in.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. Now Conley. Back to Randall. The 11-footer. The rebound by Moody. Golden State is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Hield. Launches it. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
You can count on Hield to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Pajimski. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Warriors. Now here's Alexander Walker. Defense right on him. Shot is good by Edwards. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Payton's checked in for Hield. And Spencer's subbed in for Moody. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. Reed with it. Jackson Davis on him. Left side Reed. Count it. Reed's got 17 points.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Now here's Podziemski. DiVincenzo covering to the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Outside Conley. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Spencer. And here's Jackson Davis. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Outside Reed. Takes a three. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Kuminga. Jackson Davis a screen to the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed with it. Jackson Davis on him. Pulls it. Reed can't hit.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's Spencer. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Conley. Outside Reed. Kuminga against Randall. Randall draws the double. Back to Reed. Out to DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Jackson Davis with it. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Right side Reed. Warriors with the rebound. Oh, there's the alley.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Timberwolves lead by 12. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the 4. Knocks the pass to Kuminga. And no good. Nice D from Reid. The Timberwolves shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Santos.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
One shot.
Warriors trail by 15. Here's Spencer. Pass to Kuminga. Jackson Davis with it. Lets it go from the wing. Clark grabs the board. Here's DiVincenzo. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
To the inside. Kuminga, the pass to Payton. Now Jackson Davis. Here's Looney. And the Warriors miss again. Outside, DiVincenzo. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Edwards. Can't hit from the elbow.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Santos has checked in for the Warriors. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Minot's checked in for Alexander Walker. And here's Kuminga for three. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The Timberwolves lead by 14. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. Pure from three-point range. Edwards has got 37.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Now Looney, down low. Kuminga down low. The layup misses. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fires top of the key. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Looney. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Santos. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 13. Doubled by Kuminga. Inside. Here's Minot. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Looney. Kuminga with it. Now here's Looney. 5 on the clock. Outside Payton. The three. Drops in the three.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. Looney grabs a miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Santos. On the wing, Peyton. To the inside, Looney. Now Kuminga. Intercepted. Here they come with numbers in transition. And here's Clark for three. Second chance effort. Three can't hit. Warriors trail by 12. Down low. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
DiVincenzo driving. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Spencer. Clark covers. Here's Santos. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And Minnesota making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, hard to get upset at the defense. DiVincenzo just making a tough shot look elementary.
Green with a screen on Randall. From 13, a nice shot by Butler.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
The free throw drops for Conley. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. And Conley drops them both. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Pajemski. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Outside Butler. by Jimmy Butler.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Hield.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
That free throw misses. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
And here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. For 3. And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Hield. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Hield's got 22 points.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randall. Randall draws the double. Back to Daniels. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 9-point game. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Inside. Here's Randall. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Butler passes to Hield. Back to Butler. Tries again. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Conley. To the middle. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Green. It's Podziemski on the wing. Over Conley. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Over Moody. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards has got 39.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Green with a screen on Randall. The shot by Butler, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Randall outside. Releases. Podziemski grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Butler. That one is off. Randall with some nice D. Now here's Conley. Moody defends. Back to Randall. From the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
A nice shot by Butler. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Moody defends. 4-3. They get it again. Left side Conley. Picked by Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's Conley getting it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. Pajemski into the lane. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.